Flint West, reporting from the macro frontier. Flint Dispatch, macro monologue. Beyond M2, how shadow banks and Eurodollars secretly drive Bitcoin's boom-bust cycles. They say if you want to track Bitcoin, follow the money. But most folks don't realize they're looking at the wrong damn map. Every chart jockey out here keeps one eye glued to the M2 money supply, like it's gospel. They see the line go up, they call it liquidity, and they make bold claims about Bitcoin heading to Valhalla. What they don't realize is that M2 is just the surface shimmer, a reflection, a mirage. See, back in the day, M3 was supposed to tell us more, pulling in big-time deposits, money market funds, and repos. But the Fed killed M3 reporting in 2006. Why? Some say it wasn't worth the trouble. Others say the truth was getting a little too loud for comfort. Either way, the official stats stopped just as the real liquidity story started to get complicated. Because the modern system? It ain't just cash in a bank account. It's credit, leverage, velocity. It's shadow banks issuing loans like they're printing lottery tickets. It's hedge funds, CLOs, private credit markets, whole empires of invisible money conjured out of legal gray zones and offshore accounting. That's where the action is. You want to understand Bitcoin's price booms? Its face-melting crashes? You need to look beyond M2, and hell, even beyond M3. You need something like a global M4, a mythical beast that tracks the flows no one wants to admit exist. Shadow bank credit, Eurodollar creation, cross-border liquidity pipes from Shanghai to Geneva to Wall Street. Because when the liquidity tide rises, not just in the US, but globally, Bitcoin gets frothy. That 2020-2021 rocket ship? It wasn't M2. It was a flood of global credit, turbocharged by fiscal stimulus, corporate bond issuance, and rehypothecated liquidity sloshing around in offshore accounts. This is the part they don't teach in econ class. Liquidity isn't confined to borders anymore. It's a global shadow network. The Fed might pull a lever in DC, but the money shows up in Singapore derivatives and tether swaps in the Bahamas. M2 can't see that. M3 only squints at it. But Bitcoin feels it. Every damn tick. So here's the truth. If you're still using M2 as your North Star, you're navigating with a broken compass. You want to know what moves Bitcoin? Don't just follow the money. Follow the liquidity you can't see, because that's what drives the cycles now. Not cash, but credit. Not savings, but leverage. Not domestic policy, but global flows. And when the tide turns, as it always does, it won't be M2 that warns you. It'll be some repo market spike in Frankfurt, a credit squeeze in Shenzhen, a Eurodollar drain from a hedge fund redemption. That's the rhythm Bitcoin dances to. And the smart money? They've already tuned in.